first thing I remember as a little boy was the hot summer days down at the harbor. The big boats coming in and the black smoke hanging low, drifting back all the way to the horizon. All the way to the horizon. It was a slow motion dance on a sultry afternoon for one so young and in a hurry. The rhythm of the engines kept the time for all the crew. You could hear their voices cross the water. Their voices cross the water. I was waiting, waiting, waiting to go home. The next thing I remember was the Windsor Mullen Dock. I was there with the crewmen in the office. We had missed the departure of our boat from Buffalo. You could see her lights on the horizon. Her lights on the horizon. So we motored down the thruway and blew through Ohio, up to Detroit, then back across to Windsor. You can meet us there, the captain said, on the ship to shore. You could hear his voice across the water. His voice across the water. I was waiting, waiting, waiting to get aboard. And later that night, while curled in my bunk, the anchors and chains and a sorted other junk went a clanging and a banging as the weather outside rose. With every pitch and roll, it sent a shudder to my toes. Waiting, waiting, waiting to fall asleep. The last thing I remember was the buckling of steel in a sudden roar that shook me from my slumber. That boat broke into the stern, shoved the bow aside, and plowed on all the way to the horizon. All the way to the horizon. It was a slow motion dance on a stormy, angry sea for one so small and unimportant. A huge swell swept us overboard as she went down. You could hear voices across the water. Voices across the water. I was waiting, waiting, waiting for the end to come. Now my hands and feet are frozen as this raft is tossed about in the turmoil that spread across the water. And of all of my shipmates, I'm the only left alive, all alone, all the way to the horizon. All the way to the horizon, so cold, all the way to the horizon.